Achieve success with Global.Media.com. Every step forward is a new beat to your drum. Achieve success with Global.Media.com. Let's celebrate it with or without champagne.
Hello everyone. Mrs. Z, I'll let you do the hosting, my friend. You do your thing.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Annie. And yes, hello everybody. Welcome again to another edition of our positivity live stream. And as we do it here every Friday, we come in here with the intention to spread positivity one person at a time because we believe that everyone deserves to embrace the power of positivity and what it can do in our life. For me, over the years, I've been able to embrace the power of positivity, and it has transformed me from where I used to be to where I am now. And that's the reason why we are intentional about it, to create this space where people can get to hear about the transformative power of positivity every Friday in our positivity live stream. And today we are diving into a very interesting topic that says positivity is contagious. Yes, truly, it's contagious, it's powerful, it's transformative, and it can make you become whoever you want to be. So, with that, I want to say welcome, 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 everyone. If you are streaming live from LinkedIn, from YouTube, from Facebook, or from anywhere, you can do it to drop in your comments so we can know that you are there and we can shout you out. This space is a global audience. We have people from all over the world who are joining us on this event to be part of this because there are thousands of people out there who have seen and have experienced the transformative power of positivity. And we don't just want to enjoy this alone, we also want to bring it to other persons. For you, you might be going through a tough time right now, might be at the darkest moment of your life. It can be a challenge, it can be a family issue, it can be job, it can be finance, it can just be anything. And I tell you, it's easy to fall in the trap of negativity, to be overwhelmed by the circumstances and by the situation that we are going through. But with positivity, we can let you know that there's light even in the midst of the darkness. There's hope at the end of the tunnel. And we all have to keep believing because in positivity, there's endless possibilities for each and every one of us. For those who don't know me, my name is Zion Inokiru, a man on a mission to spread positivity to every corners of the earth. I'm a positivity coach and I help people embrace positivity every day of their life. So if you're struggling to stay positive in the overwhelming situation, in the overwhelming circumstances you are going through, do it to reach out to me. Let's go on a journey of positivity together. We have a model of embracing positivity, and I know that it can be able to transform your life. Yes, my brother Gianluca, thank you so much. You said hello, everyone. We appreciate you. Tracy for Cayman Highland. Thank you so much for joining us, Tracy. We'll see you. Michelle is in the building. Michelle, happy Friday. So good to see you. You're welcome. Yes, guys, keep dropping the comments. Tell us where you are joining us from all over the world. We want to shout you out and we want the world to know that you are here with us. And do not forget, the link to join us on stage is in the comment section because we believe that everyone has something to share. Everyone has a unique story. Everyone has that unique experience in their life that can be a game changer for somebody else, that can be a catalyst to give somebody hope and allow somebody to find faith in the midst of the overwhelming situation. So if you want to join us on stage for you to be part of the conversation, the link is in the comment, or do it to send me a DM or my co-host a personal message so we can send you the link. Come on stage and share with us. Let's inspire more people. You don't have to be shy. If you cannot put in your cam, it's okay. As long as you can come up on stage, we can hear your voice. We are good to go. Let's inspire people together. Because I tell you, the power of positivity knows no bound. It's immeasurable. And it has the power to transform the entire world and help make the world a better place. So come be part of the movement of the people who who are pushing positivity to support others, to encourage others, making humanity better one person at a time. With that being said, as I continue to wait for your comments so I can shout you out, I'm going to pass the mic to my co-host because I don't do this alone. I have my co-host already with me on stage. I co-host this event with Annie from the UK, and Jamie Edward from the US, Lydia from the US as well, Isa from the US, and Simona from Spain. We do this together as a team. But with schedules, everybody might not be available, but it doesn't stop the fact that this event has to hold every Friday. So, without no further ado, let me pass the mic to my friend, my father, my brother, Mr. Eni Osan. Mr. Eni, yay! I pass the mic to you. Oh, is there your mic?
I must stop doing that. I must learn to put my mic on. So Sharon, welcome. I see you. Thank you for your kind words, Mrs. Z. Always great to receive your complimentary welcome. Tracy, I see you as well. I can't see you on my StreamYard. Who else do I see? Precious, welcome. So Positivity B, Rosemary, glad you're here as well. So if we miss you, we will come around to you. So welcome all of you. So I'm Enio Song. I'm Zion's sidekick, really. Zion and I spoke about positivity and his mission. A good 3 years ago now, and then Zion brought the mission to life. So now this event is our window to the world, our window to you to share what we've learned, which I think ties in with our topic today. So for those who don't know me, I help people to write and publish their books. So I've got a couple more clients coming online in the next couple of weeks, in the next week or so. So I want to help you write your book, publish your book, and then sell your book. We normally help people do their book launches as well. That way, we'll build a community around you. People get to know who you are. They get to know you, like you, and trust you, and then want to support your book when we do your book launch. And at the book launch event, we normally go for making you an international best-selling author as well. A bestseller is a badge you have for life, right? It's an amazing thing to have. As Sharon's here, I know she's a best-selling author already through the anthology she's worked in. That's what I do for people. Of course, I help people to organize these events, host them, fill them, make them work. So if any of that can help you, then please do get in touch. The last I'll say today is, of course, Zion and I are co-authors in that book you see behind me, Lessons Learned from COVID-19. If you haven't read Mr. Zion's story in there, definitely worth reading. So do check it out. Now, go and buy the book. You can buy the ebook or the print book. And you can find that how Zion survived the pandemic. It's not just me and Zion. There's 8 other co-authors in there from around the world. So you will learn how we survived the pandemic, and I guess our messages of resilience and how to not just survive but thrive. That's what our book's all about, my friends. So do check out the book. I said I'm working on a health anthology right now. I want to tell the stories of people who have survived life-threatening illnesses. And I want to know how you survived. Did you use medication? Did you use spirituality? Did you use exercise, healthy eating? Did you use something else? A mix of all those things? If you survived a life-threatening illness, then let's talk. Let's try and get you. Let's try and tell your story. Let's let your story help others, because people get you every day, right? So that's me for today. Let me stop talking. So our superstar of the show is Miss Lydia, really. So let me stop talking. Omar, I see you. Linda, I see you as well. Welcome, both of you. So, Lydia, I'll give you the mic.
All right. Thank you, Annie and Zion. I am so happy to see you guys. I am in the middle of a long stint of being in a conference where I have been speaking and other people have been speaking. It's called the Neuroverse. And when you're done with this, if you feel like popping over there, you'll find links to it online. But we're not here really to hear about me and what I'm doing. We're here to be talking about positivity and to get in the mood by having a little vibrational neurotherapy, otherwise known as what we call our guided meditation. And we use the sounds of bowls to get us in that space where we can be more positive. So what I'm going to do is get right to it, and I'm going to turn off my camera and I'm going to start our meditation. So get yourselves ready with both of your feet on the floor or both of your sit bones in the chair. And don't do this if you are driving. Please don't close your eyes, but otherwise start taking a deep breath. And as you breathe, allow the breath to close your eyes. And as you breathe, notice the breath in your nostrils and how it feels cool and fresh, and how you've warmed it as you breathe out. Allow your consciousness to be right there in the middle of your head. And allow it to have a break. Not analyze anything. It's just going to be sitting there watching the thoughts float by. And as the thoughts float by, they will have more space between them. Allow your breath to return to its normal pace. And as you breathe in peace. Feel the peace right at the top of your head and flowing down the back of your neck, over your nose, over your ears and your cheekbones. Everything opening and expanding with the softness. Feel the peace flow down over your throat, in your throat, opening and expanding your heart and your lungs, your shoulders and your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers, and everything relaxing. If you notice any thoughts, just let them float by. And notice the expansion of your heart with the golden light of peace. Notice your grounding. Right through your sit bones, the energy supporting you unconditionally from the earth. And notice right from the top of your head the energy and unconditional love supporting you from the cosmos. As you breathe in peace. As you breathe out love. As you breathe out, feel the energy of everyone in the room, all breathing love. Send smiles and hellos, and feel the smiles and hellos coming back to you. Your love fills the room, pushes upward, downward, inward, outward, onward, to the roots of every tree, to the forest floor below, to the sands, to the desert, to the snow, and then the tundra, to the mountaintops, to the sea. Everywhere is love. And you can return to this space anytime you want by simply taking a breath and allowing the breath to close your eyes and your consciousness to rest. While you feel your connection to the earth and to the cosmos and the heavens all around. I'm going to count to 5. When I reach 5, you will open your eyes, feeling alert and refreshed and so expanded with love. All the love. 1. 2. Fingers tingling. 3. 4. Yawning, stretching. 5. Eyes open, alert, refreshed, and full of love in your expanded heart. Thank you for being with me.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much, Livia. We appreciate you for doing this with us every Friday, bringing the energy and the meditation that give us that atmosphere where we can speak with so much calmness and be free to express ourselves. We appreciate you. And guys, if you really enjoy the meditation section, I just want you to drop thank you Lydia in the comments so she can see it. Let's show Lydia some love. You can drop the emoji or the comment just to say, oh Lydia, we appreciate you. Lydia, thank you so much. And I like your outfit. You're looking good. All right, let me make a shout out to a few persons in the comment section. Sharon, yes, to see you. Omar is joining us from Facebook. Thank you so much, Linda. Rosemary, Adrian, thank you. Said hi everyone, happy Friday. Paulette is in the building. Paulette will see you. Thank you so much. Oh, Lisa. Lisa will see you. Amazing. My brother Michael will see you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. And Kefa, yes, hello everyone from the United Kingdom will see you. Thank you so much, sir, for supporting and joining us. We really, really appreciate you. Okay, we have John. Say prayers and support for my orphanage here in Kenya. We really have some challenges, lack of food, shelter, and clothing, and lack of clean water. All right, John, thank you so much for joining from Facebook. I'm sure that persons will reach out to you from Facebook and we can have a one conversation to see what we can do to be able to help you. Because one thing about spreading positivity is to be able to support one another, to help each other to go through the tough times that we are. Yes, and Gianluca, thank you so much. Truly extraordinary. Adrian, thank you so much. Lydia, love the meditation. Yes, Lydia, there's so much love in the comment section, which is coming to you right now. Yes, keep the comment coming. Keep the comment coming. And like I said before, for everyone who wants to be part of the conversation, you want to join us on stage, free. The link is in the comment section. Mr. Emin dropped it earlier to join us so that we can be able to share and inspire people with positivity. Now, the vision is spreading positivity to every corners of the earth, one person at a time. We have seen, we've experienced the transformative power of positivity. And we know that there are many persons out there in the world who needs it. We live in a world where people are going through a lot, people are going through so much. And in most cases, they are going through it all by themselves. There is nobody there to encourage them, to support them, to tell them a nice words, or to even give them a smile or a hug. But this community is being built to be able to look out for one another, to support each other through the tough times, through the difficult times, to let you know that you are not alone. We are one big family, and together we are supporting each other to greatness. And one thing we do here is to also make you visible. When you come on this stage to speak, you are directly putting yourself on a global stage where you can speak to people all over the world. They get to hear your voice, they get to hear your message, and they get to hear you talk about what you do. So free, come up on stage, be part of those on stage right now to share with the world. Introduce yourself, tell us what you do, and then give your 2 cents on the conversation today. We already have Latanya on stage with us. We have Lois all the way from Netherlands. Thank you so much. We'll be getting over to the guests who have joined us on stage, but we want you to know that it's a free space. It's a space where everyone is seen. It's a space where everyone is heard. It's a space where everyone is given equal opportunity to share their thought and insight with the sole aim to inspire, to motivate, to encourage, and to support one another irrespective of what we are going through, because that's how we make the world a better place. Yes, today's topic is positivity. It's contagious. Truly, it's contagious. Every drop of positivity has a ripple effect. Every drop of positivity has the power to change, has the power to transform, has the power to motivate somebody out there. And you don't have to look too far to be able to spread this positivity. You don't have to look too far to be able to share this positivity to the world. Somebody, I was sharing with somebody, and the person said, oh, I think I need to have um, thousands of dollars in my bank account before I can share positivity. I'm like, oh, person think is about having material things, having the resources. That's only when you can share the positivity. But that's not the truth. Where you are, with what you are, you can be able to spread positivity. you can be able to be that shining light to somebody. You can be able to be a beacon of positivity to anybody that cross your path. Because positivity, like I said, it's contagious. It has the power to affect. It has the power to influence. It has the power to change situations around. Just a little drop of faith can make a difference. And like I said, you don't have to look too far. Just a smile. A smile can go a long way to make a difference. For persons who knew me, some persons say you are the smiler, Mr. Smile, and every I'm like, well, it's good. I love to smile because I know the power of a smile. There are people who just need somebody to smile at them just for them to find hope and to find courage. And our smile can actually make a difference. So you might be thinking, I don't have the resources to donate to orphanages. I don't have the money to do this and that for people. You don't have to buy a smile. You don't have to spend $1 to smile. So being able to smile can make a huge difference. Can just take the pressure off somebody who is going through so much pressure right now. Smiling to people, it's a big shot. I had the opportunity to, I had an experience with an older woman, which I was working for her at her home. I was helping her fixing some of her kitchen materials. And then in the process, I saw her mood and emotion. I'm like, oh, mom, can I give you a big hug? And she was shocked at first because she never expected me to give her a big hug. But finally, I did. Then when I gave her a big hug, she burst into tears. She was crying. For me, I was like, whoa, did I make her cry? Then she began to share a story with me of how she had lost her son about 4 years ago. And the son was the last person who gave her a hug like that. And now I never knew about the story. I didn't know she was going through this. But because I offered to give her a big hug, it took a whole lot of burden from her. And she felt the love again. She found the hope again. She found the courage to keep living her life every day. So that's why your smile is infectious. Positivity is like a wild wind. It can spread all over the world. And the power is immeasurable. It's unstoppable. A drop of positivity right now can go a long way to affect a full community, can change an individual's life, can make a huge difference in people's life. So that's the reason why we are bringing this awareness about positivity. Because sometimes we tend to forget because of the overwhelming situation, because of the challenges that we are going through every day of our life. But to be able to embrace positivity intentionally, not just for ourselves, but to be able to inspire others can go a long way to make a difference. A kind words, a kind words. There are people all they hear every day are negative words, negative thoughts. Just a kind words of compliments, a kind words of appreciation to people, a kind words of gratitude to somebody can go a long way to make a difference in their life. I always say this, there is no amount of positivity too small not to make a difference in people's life. Positivity, thank you, Leslie. Say positivity spread like a good virus. Yes, indeed, like a good virus that affect people, whether you like it or not. It tends to affect you because everyone needs positivity. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what you've attained. It doesn't matter what you've achieved. It doesn't matter the money in your bank account or the resources you have. Everyone needs positivity in their life. Everyone needs that spark of encouragement, that spark of support, that spark of that feeling of being loved to make them know that, yes, we love you, we see you, we appreciate you, we support you. Everyone needs it. And that's why I encourage you today, when you get an opportunity to put smile in people's face, do not hold back. When you get an opportunity to make a difference in people's life, do not hold back. Do well. Let's be able to support each other. Because at the end of the day, we are not competing. Instead, we are completing one another. So completion over competition. And because we are completing one another, let's be there for each other by being able to spread the positivity. And lastly, I will share this one way where you can be able to spread this positivity to make it contagious is by active listening. People just need somebody to listen to them, to give them a listening ear, to be able to share their story, to be able to share their burden, to be able to share what they are going through. And you can be a listening ear to somebody out there. You can be a source of encouragement to somebody out there. You can be a source of motivation to that person, to your neighbor, to your friends, to your colleague, to your family, to your brother, to your sister, to your spouse, to your children, to your co-worker. You can be that listening ear that in need, that gives them hope, that gives them courage, that makes them find purpose and keep living. There are many persons who are already giving up their life because of what they are going through, because of the overwhelming situation, because of the challenges. But you can help them see the light in the midst of the darkness. You can help them see the sunshine in the midst of the cloud. You can make them see the rainbow even in their darkest hour. So it's a call for each and every one of us that we can be an epitome. We can be an ambassador of positivity to spread it to everybody. Now, in the community of spreading positivity, there is nothing like country or nation or denomination or culture. We are all one big family, irrespective of where you are, irrespective of where you're from. Together, we can make a huge difference in the world. Before I pass the mic, let me make a big shout out to persons who are already joining us already. Yes, my sister Margaret, thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday, Leslie. Greetings, Zion, Lydia, Annie, Latanya, Lois, and Lysander. Thank you so much. And your comment earlier, positivity spread like a good virus. Andre, thank you. A big shout out to Margaret. Um, yes, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Keep the comment coming. And if you want to join us on stage, feel free. The link is in the comment section. Click on it. Come in here and share with us. Your voice is powerful. Someone needs to hear your story. Someone needs to hear how positivity has transformed your life. And just by hearing your story, they can find hope, they can find faith to keep living. So do not hold back. Your story has the power to change. Your story has the power to transform. Your story has the power to make a huge difference in people's life. So I invite you specially to join us on stage and let's spread the positivity to every corners of the earth, 1% at a time. With that being said, I'm going to pass the mic to Mr. Annie as he shares his story with us, and then we'll pass the mic to Lydia and to our special guest who have joined us on stage today. So, Mr. Annie, the mic is yours. Your mic, mute.
I'm never going to unmute. I will always unmute. Let me tell myself that, right? No, thank you so much, everyone that's joined us. Dr. Leslie, we do see you. Sorry you can't tag properly, but keep trying. I mean, I don't know why you can't tag properly. Hopefully it'll work after a while. Lydia, thank you for the meditation as well. Thank you so much. It's always calming. It's always nice to calm down and start our events the way we're meant to go on. So, and I thank all of Zion's Facebook friends who are here. David, I see you, and I see you as well. And Golden Eagle, I see you as well. Faith, I'm glad you're here. So it's great to have you from Facebook join our event, which is normally a LinkedIn Live. So great to have you all. Right, I think this is so important, Zion. This issue of positivity being contagious. Many people will wonder why we do what we do. I think it's part of the conversation. Positivity and the power of mindset. I think once you learn how it works and why it works, then I think we're almost on a journey to share it with others. I'll probably give you 3 or 4 examples where sharing positivity has changed my life. So the first one I'll talk about is the fact that I talk about the days when I used to be maybe full of angst and frustration as a business owner. When I didn't quite realize that every time I went to go and see my family downstairs from my office, and invariably there'll be an argument of sorts. There'll be arguments about something or another. And I always blamed them. I always said, it's their fault. Even my pets, I was like, it's their fault. They're the angry ones. They're the ones who don't get it. They're the ones who always spoil my day. See, the one day, it dawned on me because my mindset coach drummed it into me. Annie, it's what you do that makes them react or respond. Why don't you try going downstairs in a good mood? You'll be amazed what happens. One day I just thought, okay, let me try it. Let me not go down frustrated and annoyed. Let me actually go down with a smile on my face. Amazingly, since that day, whenever I go downstairs, everyone's cheerful. So it wasn't me that was spreading negativity. Just by changing and being more positive, people respond to you accordingly. Now try it. If you think your colleagues at work are frustrating, if you think your kids are annoying, if you think everything around you, is full of annoying people, flip that script. Adopt positivity instead. Expect goodness and approach people with kindness and positive. As I mentioned, just a smile. Of course, there's a lot more to positivity than just those two things, but try approaching people with a positive attitude, and you'll be amazed that they will respond positively as well. So that was my first lesson about the importance of what I do spreads to other people. The second one I'll talk about is I've got children, and my youngest is 15, and I'm always amazed how he suddenly talks positivity. Not because he's joined us on our shows, because I knows my son well. I'm saying that not because literally he watches his dad being positive. He watches us being positive people, and he has adopted it. Every day if I ask him, what have you got on today? He sounds as though it's going to be an amazing day. It's going to be an excellent day. So what we do rubs off on our children and those around us. You'll be amazed that your friends, again, if you approach life with positivity, they'll start seeing the benefits. And the benefits are clear to all. The benefits is that you are happier, you are more at peace with yourself, but also you get more of what you want to make you even happier. That's what everyone wants, right? So, our family and friends will see us, thriving in life, and they want some of that's juice, whatever that juice is, right? And that juice is positivity. So they'll start being positive too. That's how spreading positivity is contagious. So maybe the last one I'll say is that one thing I've noticed, Zion, is that many people who, like us, they discover the power of mindset, go on to talk about it. Many of you will think we all want to be coaches. We don't. Zion is a positivity coach. It's the only one I know who's a positivity coach. Many others have different specialities as a coach. I write books, I publish books, I market books. I don't want to be a coach, right? Lydia doesn't want to be a coach either, unless you say so. I don't think she does, right? But essentially, I think the positivity principles, they're so simple to get. That I think us who learn and then see the benefits feel the need to share it. That's why we do the show. And I think so that's another way that we spread the message. So once you know the power of positivity, you can't help but share it, because maybe that's part of just being someone who lives with positivity. So you can see there's many ways where we spread the positivity message, whether intentionally or unintentionally. But most of us is intentionally, because that's what positivity is. So it works for us, and I think many people here, many people that we know that in our community, you're full of positivity too. That's why you share. So I thank you all. I said, let's keep sharing, let's keep spreading the love, let's keep spreading the power of positive mindset and the power of positivity. So let me pass the mic to Lydia.
All right. Thank you, Annie. I resonate so much with so much that you said, Annie. And actually, I am certified as a coach, but what brings me more joy, as I'm always mentoring and teaching people, but it's to change the vibration so that people can do this for themselves. Because in the end of the day, it's just like Annie said, are you can change your reactions to things. You can change your demeanor. You can't change what anybody else does. But the ripple effect is huge. And that's because you change your vibration. Just like I'm doing the vibrations on the bowls, which brings us peace and calm and so many things in our whole being. Your being is all about you and the smiles that you bring. And if you can't find a reason to smile, you have to think, like, this body, you got to be grateful for it. It is supporting you every day. It knows how to breathe. You didn't have to teach it how. It taught you how. And all the blood that's coursing through your veins, you didn't have to tell it how. It is doing that for you. And if that isn't something to be grateful for, just on its own, that you have this amazing body to house this human experience in, then I'm not sure what is. That is something you get to share that with the people around you. And every time they're grumpy, you get to learn from that. And every time something falls on your toe, you get to learn from that. And every time somebody else gets hurt and you feel loss, you get to learn from that. There's so much we get to learn from. And that's the power of positivity, is that you can see that and you can learn from that. You can know that that's going on, that you are here having a human experience. And how beautiful is that? So, yeah. And, he's like, oh, everybody's grumpy. And then he walks down and he changes he's like, I'm going to be positive. And all of a sudden, his human experience brightens up. That's exactly how it works. And you can say, Lydia, you don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I'm going through either. That's okay. If you'd like to tell us about it, we will listen. But there it is. There is unconditional love and positivity in this room. And that's what it's all about. That's just what it's all about. And if it's hard to feel that, go to Zion, because he does teach you the tools of this. I'm realizing how big my hands look in the camera. And that's just the thing that's part of my positivity, is I can look at that and laugh, because that's what your human experience is, and you have control over that. So I love you all, and Zion, back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you so much, Annie. I think you have already put the icing on the cake already, to kick off us all on a great event today already. Thank you so much for your great share on and deep insight when it comes to positivity. And yes, it's all about the unconditional love that we all can share and being the human that we are. So you don't have to pretend, you don't have to act up, just being yourself. Come as you are, show up just as you are, being real, being authentic, being open, and at the end, being vulnerable. To be able to share that story to inspire others. Thank you so much, Lydia. Thank you so much, Mr. Eni. We appreciate you. And yes, Leslie, I can see the comment coming in. I'm going to read your comments as we go on. Yeah. Yes, we attract people who vibe like we do. Law of attraction, powerful. We look for in others the things we do like about ourselves. Indeed, that's very profound, Leslie. Thank you so much. Yes, if we look for the goodness in others, we must have it ourselves, as we are a reflection of one another. That's very powerful. Thank you so much, Leslie. You said being positive, a sad influence. It's true. When you are positive, you become a role model. People look up to you. People want to be like you. So one must manage our emotional triggers before you can invoke the opposite, positivity. Thank you so much, Lydia. And yes, keep the comment coming. If you are streaming live, drop in the comment. Let us know your thoughts. Maybe you are not free to come up on stage or to share with us. Drop in the comments. Share with us your thoughts, your insight, and we are going to be reading it out on stage so that persons can hear you and know that you are here. In the meantime, even as we wait for more persons to drop in their comment and join us on stage, we have amazing people, you know, very special, very dear to my heart. They are part of this community for years now. The community of positive people. Together, we have been inspiring one another. Together, we have been pushing one another to greatness, to inspire, to motivate each other. And we have somebody with us today, Latanya. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. If you can hear me, you can mute your mic and just bless us, because whenever we hear you share, you always coming to bless us with that voice, with that vibration, with that energy of yours. So, Lantaya, I pass the mic to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me well, Zion?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome. First of all, thank you so much for having me here with you all today. Most definitely, it's great to see all of you. Um, Annie, thank you as well, and Lydia for leading us today in that meditation. It was amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's been a moment since I've been able to be here, and I'm grateful. I tell you, grateful floods my heart today, because I've been through some life challenges. But as most of us, many of us probably have faced some things. And but I want to say thank you to Zion. He was there sending me messages, and so thank you so very much. I lost my father, or my father transitioned back in August of last year, and it was a tough time for me. Zion did a video call with me, and he prayed for me and my family, and I'm forever grateful to God for that, for using him. So that was a part of that positivity for my life. So when we're going through difficult times and facing challenges, we just never know who will be put in our path. And I will always say, you never know the impact they will have on your life. And so this call came to me in a difficult time in my life, the last few years, but I thank God for being able to join and to hear other people share, and to hear Zion lead us, and to always hear the joy and the smile that you see him with today to share. And so it was very impactful for many of the leaders that were on the line during that particular season in my life. And so today, I would like to share with you all some of the things that I heard, and I think Annie hit it on the nail for us. And he said about him going downstairs and how he himself had to have that smile, and it changed his children, how they received it and the joy that they had. And one of the things that I thought about when he said that you have the power to change your environment. And so, with that being said, no matter which room you walk into, it's all about your attitude, it's all about your mindset, it's all about your perspective. Because when I walk into a room, and if I go because it is contagious. And so my love, my joy, my spirit should attract you, because that's what I'm bringing. So it's what we carry on the inside. So just as well as I carry that positivity, if I shifted something negative, then my environment is going to be negative. The way that they see me is going to be negative. But when I come in with that positive attitude, I destroy, or I minimize the negativity because of what I carry. And you have to understand that what you carry is valuable. What you carry is unique. What you carry is authentic. What you carry is powerful. What you carry. And I think once you understand and realize what you carry is valuable, then that helps your eyes to see out of a different lens. And so one of the things that I heard, or a quote that I saw, and I thought this was very powerful. And I think the late Kobe Bryant says this. He said the most important thing is to try to inspire people so that they can be great in whatever it is that they do. And so our job, as I would not only say as believers or people that have the gift of encouragement to empower other people, is to inspire them, to let them know that they can do anything that they put their mind to, that they can be whoever it is that God has created them to be in the earth. And so we have a responsibility. And I think this has opened so many hearts and minds to know that once you replace the negative thoughts with positive energy, you will start having positive results. And so I believe that if we take away the negative way of thinking, right? That because so as a man thinketh, so is he. So I've got to replace the negative thoughts with the positive thoughts. And I believe once we do that, we will see positive results and we'll see people's lives being changed if we use what it is that we carry, that thing that is unique, that thing that is valuable, to impact and to change the world. And so, Zion, thank you so much for allowing me to share. And I'm so grateful to be up here with you all today.
Wow, just like always, Latanya, thank you so much for blessing us. Whenever you share, I'm blown away, I'm inspired. I feel so refreshed. Why? Because you come with the energy, you come with the intention to always inspire, to motivate, and encourage each and every one of us. And I love it when you said we all are valuable, we all are unique, we all carry something special within us. People needs to be reminded of how special they are, of how unique they are. And then you also mentioned that we have the power to change our environment. And when you said that, it resonates so deeply with me, knowing that I have an Africa background. I grew up in Nigeria with so many challenges growing up, and then becoming who I am today. Being able to inspire others to embrace the power of positivity. And it's true. If whatever you want to see, you have to become first. For me to see more positivity, I needed to become a positive person. So then seeing became much more easier. Why? Because I'm a reflection of what I wanted to see. So thank you so much, Latanya, for coming up here to share with us. We appreciate you. We've missed you so much, and we're so glad that you are back. And I know that it's going to get better because we know that God is with you. So God bless you so much, my sister. We appreciate you. All right, we're moving forward. We're going to go straight to the Netherlands. Luce is in the building.
Hold on a minute, Zion. Hold on
Okay.
a minute. Issa is here, so let's Issa introduce herself, and then we'll get back to our speakers if that's all right.
Thank you.
Amazing. Yes, Isa.
Thank you so much, Annie. Oh my God. Listen, the minute that I joined and I hear Latanya talking, God knows I needed to hear what she was saying. And you know that's Iron. You and I talk every day. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be here. I thought I wasn't gonna make it because I have back-to-back meetings from work. But again, like I said, God was very intentional by removing one meeting that I had from 3 to 4, and allow me to hear Latanya's message. I am so grateful to be here. I am so happy that I belong to this beautiful community, and it's an everyday battle with your mental, your thoughts. And as Zion is always saying, remembering where you're coming from and being grateful every day kind of like changes the perspective. And I was practicing that, Zion, based on our conversation from yesterday. I've been dealing with like a few things from work that's kind of distracting me from my purpose of why I'm here in this human experience. And so just a little bit about me. I am a mom of three. My oldest daughter just turned 16 2 days ago. So I'm very emotional. This week has been a roller coaster for me. Just to think that yesterday she was as a baby and now she's like a young lady. And so I am from the Dominican Republic. And I'm just a human being right now, and spirit in human form, trying to get the best experiences for my soul evolution, and trying to bring the best in people. And everyone that I come across with, I always strive to making them feel seen, loved, and appreciated. Because I believe that we all come from the same source, and we should be always supporting each other. We might have our differences, but that should only bring us closer than apart. Thank you so much for the space, Sion and Annie. Thank you so much for noticing me. I was in the background channel, like listen to Latanya. I can listen to her every day, the whole day, by the way. And I'm not gonna take more of the time, so I just wanted to say thank you so much. I'm here to support everybody. Please connect with me if we're not, connected. And please, please, please remember, no matter what you're going through, there's always that light at the end of the tunnel. There's always someone that believes you are important. There's always someone that needs you in this world. There's always something positive that you can bring to someone's life. I love you so much. Thank you for the time, and I'll send it back to you.
All right, all right. Thank you so much, Isa. We appreciate it. So good to have you. For those who don't know, Isa is one of our co-hosts for this event every Friday. And because of work schedule, she has not been able to join us for a while. But whenever she comes in with the energy, with the authenticity, with a smile, with a mindset to always encourage one another. Like she said, no matter what you are going through, no matter the challenges, there are people out there in the world who values you, who loves you, who appreciate you for who you are, and they are willing to listen to you. So you don't have to go through the difficult times all by yourself. You don't have to go through the challenges by yourself. We have people in this community. We are one big family. You can reach out to, you can talk to. We share our burdens together. So thank you so much, Isa, for reminding us. And I think my prayer worked for the last meeting not to hold. So you can be able to join us on stage today. We appreciate you so, so much. All right, great. Luz, thank you for your patience and for waiting. If you can hear me, I'll pass the mic to you now.
Thank you, Zion and Annie and Lydia. I'm so grateful that I'm being in your show, and thank you for the opportunity to speak. I think positivity is a choice, and not only think positive, but talk about others positively. People perceive you capable, that you are satisfied with your own life, and you make others valued and seen. You setting in motion a chain of kind words, and it's all starting with you. And people often enjoy talking about others for many reasons: social connection, bonding, fostering a sense of community. And positive thinking is taking a crucial part of rewinding the way you think. And if you think positivity, you can achieve more. If you change your negative thoughts patterns, you can develop a positive attitude. And when you focus on positive things and possibilities, you can achieve more. I'm always positive and searching for um, possibilities, and focusing on what can be instead of what isn't. And that's so important in life. And when you describe yourself and others and circumstances around you, is a belief you have. And if you describe others positively, it's also positive for yourself. And if you want to achieve things in life, think positively and make it a habit. When you make it a habit to think positive, it becomes a sort of second skin, and you make it your own, and then it's in your system, and it's a good to think positive. uh, Alone we can achieve a lot, but together we can achieve a miracle, I think, by collaboration and lifting each other up, and not only think positive yourself, but if you lift each other up, reaching out to others in a positive way, you're helping others. And if we do that all around the world, not only in our own environment, but all around the world, we create a chain of positivity. And I think it's important because we live in a world where a lot of things are happening in America, China. There's a lot of going on, and being positive and lift each other up, reaching out to others. That's important. So no one feels forgotten or lonely, and in a positive way, I think, because there is some negatively in the world, and it's always important that you turn it around in a positive way. So I'm always positive, and when I'm not positive, I'm approaching it in a positive way. So I'm always positive, and be positive about others. If others achieve something or having success, uh, be happy for them, not only for yourself, but if others achieve a goal or having success with something, you can be happy for them and give them a good day and helping them with achieving their goals. In a world where there's a lot of things happening, it's important that we do things together and achieve things together. So no one have to face things alone. That's important, I think, and always be positive. When you are positive, you are happy yourself, and you can't give to others what you don't have. And if you take care of yourself in a good way and be positive about yourself and about others, then you can give it to others and pass it through to others, and others will talk about you positively. And that's important, I think. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Lois. That's so powerful. You know, I can listen to you all day long because you speak from your heart. You know, without even seeing your face, we can feel it and we can see how passionate you are about us coming together as well. And like you said, it's all about each and every one of us coming together. Yes, there's little you can do all by yourself, but when we come together as a community, as a people, we can do so much more. The ripple effect is bigger. The impact, the influence we can have, the positive influence we can have in the world gets bigger and mightier, and we can reach out to more persons. So thank you so much, Louis, for always sharing with us from your heart and reminding us of us working together. You know, success is a team sport. Each and every one of us supporting each other, then we can be able to attain the success that we can. And for anyone, you are doing making an impact, you are doing something that is making an impact, making a difference, and you need people to collaborate with you, reach out to us, reach out. Let's work together. Let's make the impact together. Because doing it all by yourself, sometimes it can be overwhelming. It can be challenging. But having people around you to put the ideas together, to put the resources together, to work together can just go a long way to make a huge difference and making the dreams becoming a reality of making a positive impact in the world. Luis, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you. Indeed, when we are positive, we are possible. When we are positive, we are unstoppable. When we are positive, we can literally do anything we set our minds to do. So thank you so much for that reminder. We appreciate you. And yes, Paulette, I know you couldn't join us on stage earlier because I don't because of the glitches, but I love the fact that you have dropped in your story of things you've experienced that has really triggered, positivity being contagious. He said, a young man opened the door for me with a big smile. He made me feel so good. Yes, these are things that we can do for people. Open the door of a building, of a house, of the car, of anything for persons, making them feel special, feel important. It's one way where we can be able to spread its positivity and make it contagious. And yes, the second story said, a neighbor is pregnant and I offered to help her because she already has a young child. She was so happy I offered to help. Thank you, thank you. Yes. Being offering to help can go a long way to make a huge difference. Sometimes people need help, people need support. They don't know how to say it. They don't know how to tell you that they need help, they need support. But then by observing, by seeing them, you can be able to lend in a helping hand. Can I help you? Can I support you? What do you need? What can I do for you? These are questions that can make a huge difference in people's life. So when you see an opportunity to offer help, please embrace it and do well to help people as much as you can. And the third story said a co-worker in a meeting and did a magnificent job. I sent a group message congratulating her on the job well done. Yes, like I said earlier, a kind words and appreciation, to people for a good job they've done. Things somebody did something great, send them a message, appreciate them, acknowledge them, let them know that their effort is recognized. You see them. It can go a long way to make a huge difference. I said, a neighbor offered to help me carry my food. Indeed, it can be your bag, it can be your suitcase, it can be anything. Just being able to offer help to people, serve others in a positive way, even when they are negative. Oh, yes. You don't treat people negatively because they are negative. For the fact that you are a positive person, allow the light that you carry shine to others. Most of the time, people don't even know how to show positivity. They don't even know how to express it. But you being a person of positivity, you can be that shining light. You can be that practical example that they need to see that can help them embrace the power that positivity brings. So thank you so much, Paulette. We appreciate you. Yes, and Leslie said kindness, being kind to people. Yes, be kind to people. Spreading the kindness is key. Kefa said, united we stand, divided we fall. Yes, let everyone stay positive. When we are united, we stand. Being united in positivity can allow us to make huge impact with positivity. So let's remain united. There is no need to divide. There is no need for competition. We can all work together, irrespective of where you are, irrespective of where you're from. We are all about making a positive impact. And together, we can make that huge difference to make the world a better place. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing. I'm going to pass the mic now to Mr. Eni so he can help us introduce other persons on stage so that they can share with us even as we go further with the conversation. So Mr. Eni, the mic is yours. Mr. Eni, your mic.
So thank you so much, everyone. So amazing share so far. And I want to welcome our Facebook friends because I do think you're amazing. Now, Sherry, we see you. Glad you're here. Samuel, Blessing, Pascal, welcome all of you. So Nia, no, okay, I want to destroy your name. Nia Revo, I see you as well. Thank you so much. And of course, Divine, we see you too. So those on Facebook, we truly appreciate you. So thank you for joining us. If you're on our YouTube, please do the right thing on YouTube, right? We need engagement, we need subscribers. So whether you're my YouTube or Zion's YouTube, please comment or like today's video, like the video now for today, and then comment. Yeah, of course, watch other videos while you're there, right? And also subscribe to our channel. It helps us. It helps us to serve more, reach more people, serve more people, and it helps us to maximize using YouTube for the work that we're doing. Thank you so much, everyone. So those speaks. Lysander, I'm going to come to you next. Margaret, I'll come to you, of course, as well. I want to welcome to Stanley Green. Glad you're here, Sir Stanley. If you don't know who Stanley Green is, my friends, then obviously you don't know about power thinking. So do connect with Sir Stanley because you can learn much of the principles that we are sharing in this room in bite-sized chunks. Sir Stanley does many events, telephone conferencing, Zoom meetings. He does all of those. So do connect with him for sure. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Dorothea. We'll see you as well. I hope your job search is going well. I know you're going to talk to Jamie last week, so hopefully something comes from that as well. If anyone has any opportunities, and do connect to Dr. Dorothea. She said her friends are reaching out to offer moral support and potential roles. You can be one of those people, as Zion spoke about in their description. Let's be the carriers of kindness. Let's be the carriers of help and support. Let's be the carriers of doing good rather than being the ones who wait for it to rub off on us. We can all help in little ways, right? Every little way counts. If you want to connect with someone who's in this event, just go to the comments page. Go to the event page in the comment section after the event and respond. Connect with people that you resonate with there whilst you're there as well. Laverne, you've changed your name. My super author Laverne. I said Laverne. We're just marketing Laverne's book. Her book launch. Her book is late to the game but winning. We do our events on Thursday. So last night we had our third pre-launch event talking about home ownership. Again, it might sound like something that has nothing to do with positivity. I think the message Laverne is spreading is simply that you have to be intentional. You have to have the dream to own your home for all sorts of good reasons. There's a video replay of our event last night. If you want to go and watch it, let me know. I'll happily send you the link so you can go see it for yourself. Have I missed anyone? I don't think I've missed anyone. Okay, I've mentioned everyone. Superb. Let's continue the great shares, my friends. So let's get to Lysander. Lysander, how are you doing? Glad you're here. Please unmute and share with us about your take on positivity being contagious.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Zion. I'm doing great, by the way. And how you are doing? It's good to be here. Thank you, Zion, for sending the invite. Listening to everyone is really be an amazing share from everybody. By the way, my name is Lysander. Well, there's a lot around me, so if you really want to know more, you can just check my bio. Something I cannot just capture in 5 minutes. Well, let me share my take on this. Positivity is contagious. Zion sharing the hug she gave to that elderly lady, that stir up something within her that has died, really, it's just like a confirmation to what positive life can really do. And you see, what the last speaker said was that, as she was saying, that a lot is going on around. And this is a time we need to be intentional about being positive. Most people don't really like to share, maybe because of discrimination and all sorts of, but like reaching out with a smile, reaching out to help someone, like you see someone with a lot of bags and the person is struggling, just reach out to help is a way you can spread positivity. And what that does to you is that it stirs up compassion within you. That's what a positive mindset do to you. It stirs up compassion, and then it helps you see the good in others. You're not quick to write people's off because you have that positive, oh, no matter how bad this person is, no matter what the person is, there's a good in this. So you see good in other people when you have a positive mindset. So That's one. And also, what it does to you is that it helps you to become a better version of yourself, because when you are living a positive lifestyle, you see good too in everything. Even when you don't even understand it, but you see good, you perceive good from everything that comes around you. It just stirs up that goodness in you. And then from that goodness, you can able to share goodness as well to others. That's what I'm going to, drop for now. And this whole positivity something is really stirring up within me these days. It's a lot I cannot really share here for now because they are just in the betting process. But the world really need more positivity, and it's something we need to be intentional about. It's not just we gather here and then we just say it. No, it has to rub us on off on us, and then something we carry wherever we go. Like that test that was dropped, that opening the door with a big smile made a difference. And sometimes we really can't read these things. They look small, but what does opening the door with a big smile does? But you see, it changed and mood. It can affect somebody's whole day for the contagious smile. That giving someone a hug, complimenting someone. You get to the office, oh, you see your colleagues, they made new hair. Oh, your hair is lovely, your hair is nice. So just be intentional about spreading positive, because we need a lot of it right now in these times. I'm going to stop there. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for sharing this, and thank you for always sharing your wisdom with us. So we do appreciate you. Look, guys, of course you're right. Now, I think we need to see the best in situations. So this world is full of people who worry, people who are anxious. I think as Leslie was saying it earlier, we love to be negative. We love to be full of angst. Whereas with positivity, we can flip that thinking. We can, rather than thinking, "Oh, I don't trust this to have to go well. This never goes well." The reality is that most of the time everything goes well. So rather than worrying, will I get that client? We can tell ourselves, I'm good enough to get that client. That client wants my help. That could be a good client that could help, right? So that changes the results. I think it changes how the world reacts to us. That's the whole point of positivity. If we see the best of it in others, others will see the best in us as well. And then good things happen. That's the power of positivity for you, my friend. And it's a choice that we make. It helps us all to learn to be that person who does little things, as you mentioned, Lisanda. The smile, the opening doors. It's more. I mean, it's more about going through life and thinking, how can I help? Who can I help? It really is a choice we have to make. And as you're saying, that it's a choice we have to make. And when we make the choice to be positive, everything goes better for us. Everything, not just some things. So now it's in our interest to be the ones who spread positivity. And again, you'll be amazed how much positivity comes back to you when you're that person. And we can all be that person. Let's be that person. Full stop. Thank you so much for sharing with us. We appreciate you. So Chase, your comment is very long. I don't know what to say about it, right? I will mention, Laverne's comment that positivity makes the world a better place. It's so true. It's so true. That's why we're talking today. Chiesa, please feel free. Come in the studio and sing. I'll send you the link. So I'll send you the link to join the studio. I've seen you do interviews lately, so I'm glad you know what to do. Let's go to my good friend, my sister Margaret, my co-author, the one I call Superwoman. Glad you're here, Margaret. So I give the mic to you.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you for the invite to speak. And hello, Zion and Lysandra and Dorothea and everybody here. I think Lydia was opened it up excuse me, a very positive, way to have that and, lose, everybody shares is powerful, right? Isa, everybody's speaking, I think they brought their positivity here. And when we speak about positivity, I'm always thinking about what's in us, how we project how we feel about ourselves, are you coming off positive? And I love that you guys are having an event for exactly that it says, it's a chain reaction, a ripple effect, like Adrian was saying, and she left a comment saying that it's, a ripple effect of, how we are and how we perceive ourselves. Really, what do we really, feel? Are we positive about ourselves, and what is our in look, because it projects to our outlook. And so with me, I always speak on this, and not everything, realistically, not everything is in my life is positive in a day-to-day basis. But it's like, how what are you going to do about it? How are you going to take it, when life comes at you? I have the power. I speak about the power of faith, the power of conscious awareness. When you know that even though everything is set against you, all those fiery darts are already there, what can you do? Right? I think trust is a big thing. And, knowing that all will be well and everything happens, as it's supposed to, because, um, and that's just being realistic. So when I have somebody who's really respectful, customer service, or has a nice compliment, or just a nice kind word, that they share, it makes all the difference. It just changes your whole outlook on what's going on and what's happening. It's like a deliberate, intentional creation that just boom, that just attacks everything that is, because we can talk about all of the negativity, that the prices, the economy, the world, the, just how everything is, like we were talking about, conserving and preserving, for Botswana, the other day with Miss Kim, we're talking about that. We were talking about, I was talking to Dr. Gwendolyn, and talking about how the school system is. So really, for real, your belief system, you know, um, knowing that you make a difference, knowing that your power within, that you harness that inside of you, and sharing that, And so I think, this is just a call to your greatness, to your positivity, a call to positivity, a call to action, like show up for others, and by that, your conscious awareness is you're showing up for yourself as well, right? You have to be bold, you have to be courageous, you have to act in the act of kindness. So I think that when we do that, we become world changers, life changers. You know, what's happening in your life, because life happens to us all, and everything that's in it, death, sickness, illness, just everything, right? Um, so I just think that when you know, it's like what I said in my article, how we walk and talk is led by our beliefs. So how we believe, we just have to step into our divinity, our greatness, and then come with it and know, and show up for ourselves so we can be there and show up for others, because this is what it's about. This is how we're going to tackle the negativity. Thank you so much.
I say that superb share, Margaret. Superb as always. But, I think everything you say is true. I say, and again, back, we love to doubt. We love to question. We love to be worrisome. Whereas, I think just having that peace of mind, that's what positivity really brings us, and that's where everything good that we achieve comes from. But I think it does start with us. Every night positivity starts with us. Everything that happens to us starts in our minds. If we approach the world, in a positive way, then things that good happen to us. That's life. That's how it really works, right? So to show positivity, you have to be positive yourself. And I think it's a good reminder, Margaret, that we're not just talking positivity. It's about living, with positivity as well. It's about actually living that way. Especially when the times are hard. It's easy to be positive when things are going great, my friends. It's easy to be going there to be positive when the money's coming in. You got loads of food, loads of you got friends around you. Of course, you're going to be positive, right? The question is, when things are getting more challenging, are you going to revert back to negativity, or are you going to stay positive? Now, I'll say now, I know from experience, things only change and change for the better when we maintain positivity. We have to stay positive because that's something that's going to get us through. You mentioned trust. I think trust in ourselves, trust in the universe, trust in your God, trust in whatever you believe in. That's where the answer is. We say we must stay there. And when others see us stay there and live with positivity, again, it can make someone feel more at peace. Maybe we can't solve the problem, but essentially, just being able to reassure someone, things will get better because they always do, right? Always. So in that case, it's not just a smile; it's a kind word. And sometimes it is about talking to people and making time for people. That's probably our biggest gift, right? Our the kindest act we can do for anyone is give them our time. And in those moments, we can share positivity just by being encouraged, just by being, honest with how we live with positivity. And so that's that kind of positivity. When someone sees the benefits of that, it's priceless, right? It's literally priceless. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Zion, I'll bring you back. I think I saw someone in the comment. Yeah, Cheza, do come and sing for us, please. Feel free. We'd love to hear from you. Sorry, Dr. Dorothy, I don't know what I did to myself there. Let me bring Zion back to introduce. You could be our last speaker today, Dr. Dorothy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Eni. Great share from Margaret, from Lysander. It's been inspiring so far, and I love the comments, and keep it coming because we want to shout you out. And Leslie, yes, you said that's where an accountability partner comes in. When Mr. Eni was saying it's easier to be positive when things are going well, the contracts are coming in, and making the money. But when things get tough, that's where the real test of positivity comes in. And like Leslie said, having an accountability partner to always remind you have to stay positive, whether good or bad, whether things are okay or not. Somebody that always remind you, that always help you to stay intentional about positivity. Like Andrea said, being positive during tough times is when the real challenge comes in, especially if you are a glass half empty person by nature. So true. But having positive people around you can make a difference. My mentor will always say, your association determines your destination. So having people who are positive will definitely rub off on you. And Adrian, thank you. We appreciate you for being part of the community. And we are all here to support each other. Mitchell said, I just realized I was watching two different any streams and I have been listening to both and fully following both. Yeah, it's possible. The power of technology, we can do these things at a time. But without wasting much time, I think we already have Dr. Dorota on stage with us. Dr. Dorota, thank you so much for always coming in here. We appreciate you. Yes, I love the smile. Go for it.
Yeah, hello. I was waiting for that song. That always uplifts me. So maybe she'll get in. So, is positivity contagious? I definitely agree that that is the case. Positivity is contagious. The positivity that I've received from this room over the last over 2 years has been contagious, and it has, in many ways, kind of served as an accountability partner for me. Maybe unknowingly to you all, but it has helped me to be more positive and stay on top of that. Uh, Lowe's, when she was speaking earlier, she said speaking positively about others. Um, and I haven't necessarily thought about that too much. It's just something that I do. But coupled with that, she says, you know, you can't give to others what you don't have. And I think that that can be a positivity cycle. So sometimes when I'm not feeling particularly positive, and someone, you know, reaches out for help, or I see someone when I'm just walking down the street and smile at them and they smile back at me, I think that that fills that tank that was possibly empty or pretty close to it, before I had that feedback. So I think that that's something that can be a positivity feedback loop, right? And we can all benefit from that, both putting it out there with a smile, a kind word, offering to help someone, asking for help when you need it, and sometimes even offering help when it's not asked for. Of course, the person can say no, but sometimes it's giving that opening for them to say, you know, yes, thank you for offering, you know, because sometimes people don't know how to reach out to ask for that help. And also, if you are not asking for help for them from them, sometimes they're not as open to ask for help from you. And we did that recently. We had a like a major flooding issue, and my spouse went next door to ask a neighbor to help, because we know he has all these different kinds of hidden skill sets, right? So he stopped a flood that we didn't know how to stop, but he came over to do it. But now that also uh, means that he's more open to asking for help from us. Like my husband was outside using the snowblower to clear snow this weekend from our drive and sidewalk, etc. And he was actually able to go over and help the same neighbor now clear his snow. And then he did the same for, I don't know, like 5 other neighbors or something like that. And so that leaves them more open to, you know, coming to us and asking for help, and really building community, right? Um, so be open to those types of things, right? And as Margaret said, looking at my in-look versus my outlook again, sometimes my outlook, or what I put out there, um, impacts how I'm feeling inside, because again of that feedback loop. I may not be feeling particularly positive, but once I put it out there, then I get something, and then it pulls me back up to a higher level. So I just wanted to put that out there. Unfortunately, you know, I'm in my office today. You can't see the flood, because even though I still have a major hole in the top of my ceiling in here, um, at least it's dry until we can get everything absolutely fixed. So thank you for allowing me to come to the stage. And I look forward to being on as frequently as I possibly can.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Dorothea. We appreciate you. And it's always a privilege to have you come in here and share and be part of the community to inspire others. And I love the fact that you could share with us some practical stories that have happened and the power of asking for help. But this is something that most of us are struggling with, even me myself. Being able to put yourself out there and ask for help. Sometimes we don't want to disturb people, we don't want to put our burden on people. But if there's one thing I've understand is for people to be vulnerable to us, we have to be vulnerable to them. For people to ask of help from us, we have to ask of help from them as well. So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. So putting ourselves out there. We are a big community, and I want to encourage anyone out there. Do not be scared. Do not be shy. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Reach out. I might not be able to help you, but I can know somebody that can help you. We might not have the resources with one person, but then reaching out to the community, resources can come out and we can be able to help. And a big thank you to everyone who has joined us today. Yes, Mitchell said, I think we need to also understand that we should be embracing the negative or bad all the same. It is true there are moments positive isn't wanted, like Zion can verify is being the yin. Yes, I understand. Yes, negativity happens. One thing I will always say, if you have not tasted of negativity, you will not appreciate the power of positivity. I've been there, I've been in both ways. I've seen it. But one thing is, I would rather take one drop of positivity than embracing the many overflow of negativity. Because just that one drop of positivity can make a huge difference and change our life. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate you for dropping your comments. Let's not forget, it's all about making a positive impact. It's all about bringing awareness about positivity. And yes, if you are struggling to stay positive, in the midst of the challenges, in the midst of the overwhelming things happening to you, do well to reach out to me. Let's go on a journey of positivity together. And do not forget, don't stop spreading the love. Don't stop spreading the kindness. Don't stop spreading the compassion, because the world needs it. Everyone needs it. If you can smile, if you can say something nice to people, go all out. And that's how we make the world a better place. And when you're positive, you're possible. And in positivity, there's always endless possibilities for you. Next week, Friday is another edition, is the last Friday of the month, which is our gratitude experience. What are you grateful for? In the month of February, do it to join us next week so we can be able to share in our gratitude and inspire the world with much positivity. With that being said, I'm going to pass the mic to my co-host, Mr. Eni, even as to give his last word as we end the event for today. Mr. Eni.
So thank you everyone that's joined us, Dr. Dorothea. Beautiful share as always. It is those hard times that we need to remember who we really are and how to truly move ourselves forward. A lot of people say they will forget, but no, we don't. And the thing I would say, Zion, I think when we live with positivity and people see the impact on our lives, how we're happier, more successful, I think people get inspired by our positivity. That's another way that's contagious positivity impacts the world to make it a better place for all of us. So thank you everyone that shared with us. We truly appreciate you being here. Adrian, of course, Paulette, let's say Latanya, great to have you back. I mean that sincerely. We have missed you. And it's it gives me joy to know that you who are here today will continue to support our events, even in this video format. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The Facebook friends are going up and up. I see you, Kevin, Jerome. I see you as well. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. And thanks for commenting. Zion, another great show, my friend. Look, do connect with Zion. Say, we're going to go through the comments and respond as best we can. Dr. Leslie, some great comments in there as well. Thank you for joining us. So let's go and spread positivity, my friends. And let's live it first of all. This is not just a thing we talk about. It's a thing where now we are. And the question is, who do you be? Who are you? If you can answer that, you are that person, then you can definitely impact the world in a positive way. But do join us next Friday again. The one we talk gratitude, Zion. It's not just talking gratitude. It's about the more we are grateful for, the more the universe, your God, the powers that be give us more things to be grateful for, right? That's why we do that event. If you know you're grateful for something, then more chance you're going to get more of it. So let's share what we're grateful for. Let's try and let's aim to get more of it. That we can be even more grateful at the end of March. That's how it works, my friends. So do join us. Do connect with each other as well. Go to the events page, go to the comments page, and then do engage with those who resonate with you, those who you'd like the look, the sound of, those whose message you want to hear more about. But contact Zion about how to implement positivity. I live in a world, Zion, where a lot of people, we all know stuff, right? We know stuff. We know we know the basics. It's only by getting a coach to help you to implement that you'll see real change in your life and your results. Enjoy, my friends. We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Every step forward is a new beat to your drum. Achieve success with Global.Media. with or without champagne or rum. Achieve success with Global.Media.